If you're considering a move to Sarasota and you are even thinking about living in a master planned community, today we have a battle of the titans. We're going to be comparing a Wellen Park to Lakewood Ranch. And choosing between the two could completely change your lifestyle and your long-term investment.
And it's not as simple as it looks. These two communities are incredible. Both of them are incredible, but for very different reasons.
Lakewood Ranch is going to give you a city within a city feeling. You're going to have schools, hospitals, shopping, all within just minutes away.
While Wellen Park is all about that coastal feel, closer to the beaches, more laid back, and still growing fast.
I'm Jannette, this is Jeff, and we are your Sarasota house hunting matchmakers. Our goal is to help you find the home in the community that matches your goals, your lifestyle, and the way you want to live.
We've toured these communities for you, and today we're breaking down the real differences between Wellen Park and Lakewood Ranch, so you can decide which one fits your lifestyle.
First, let's talk about location and access.
Let's start with location. Lakewood Ranch is a massive 33,000 acres and expanding that stretches across Manatee County and Sarasota County. Gives you great access to I-75, great schools, hospitals, and some of the best shopping and dining in the region.
You're about 30 to 45 minutes from Gulf beaches, including Siesta Key or Anna Maria Island, depending on where you live. And you can be at University Town Center in minutes. That's your go-to for shopping, dining, and entertainment.
In short, Lakewood Ranch is all about connection and convenience.
Wellen Park, on the other hand, is just south of Venice, right along US 41.
Tamiami Trail.
It's a lot closer to the water. It's about 10 to 25 minutes from Venice Beach, Minnesota Beach, and Casperson Beach.
Downtown Wellen is the lakeside hub with restaurants, music, and local events that feel intimate, not crowded and commercial.
Plus, Cool Today Park, home of the Atlanta Braves spring training, adds energy and activities.
So really, this first difference comes down to convenience or coastal living.
Next, let's talk about real estate and value. As of 2005, Lakewood Ranch is still the numero uno, #1 selling master planned community in the country.
You'll find everything from $400,000 villas to multi-million-dollar estates and places like Waterside, where we're sitting right now, or Wild Blue just down the corner. And you can't go wrong with Country Club East either.
Or the Lake Club. The resale market in Lakewood Ranch is strong as puppy's breath. But because it's so built out, there's very little opportunity for early appreciation.
Meanwhile, Wellen Park is 1/3 the size at 11,000 acres, but it's growing fast. Median home prices are about $500,000, and builders are offering incentives and closing costs. Give us a call. We'll dial you in on exactly what those incentives are.
You'll spend about $400,000 on a condo or villa, and a semi-custom home is going to run you well over $1 million.
When it comes to value, Lakewood Ranch is more mature and established, and the resale is much stronger. Wellen Park is newer, so the price points are more accessible, and there's more room for growth as the communities develop.
All right, let's talk about lifestyle and community. Lakewood Ranch feels like a fully built-out suburban city. It's super active, highly social, family-oriented, and structured, with conveniences at your fingertips so you never even have to leave your own zip code.
Waterside Place is at the heart of it all, with shops, restaurants, Florida's #1 farmers market, and weekly events like Ranch Night Wednesday. You'll find endless activities throughout the villages, from golf, tennis, pickleball, even the arts. Don't forget, karate is a martial art.
There are over 150 miles of trails and more than 60 parks, perfect if you love staying active. Plus, cultural spots like downtown Sarasota, St. Armand's Circle, and the Ringling Museum are just 30 to 40 minutes away.
And don't forget the Museum of Whimsy. You'll get a kick out of it. Wellen Park, on the other hand, is more relaxed. It has a coastal rhythm. Downtown Wellen is a walkable lakeside hub on an 80-acre lake that hosts a farmer's market. Nothing like Waterside, but it's a nice farmer's market. Outdoor concerts, and even movie night under the stars. You'll also find kayaking, paddleboarding, and lakeside trails, along with restaurants like the Banyan House with beautiful views of Grand Lake.
It's casual, friendly, and lifestyle focused rather than luxury focused. It's perfect if you're looking for a new home with a new infrastructure in a community that is still taking shape.
So while Lakewood Ranch offers structure, social energy, and endless amenities, Wellen Park, on the other hand, offers calm, connection, and that easy coastal rhythm. It really comes down to what pace of life you're really looking for.
All right, now let's talk about retirement and relocation fit. Lakewood Ranch continues to be one of Florida's top destinations for retirees and relocators. It's super turnkey. Everything is already built, organized, and ready for you to move in.
And if you're looking for 55 plus communities, Lakewood Ranch has got you covered. Got a brand new Del Webb and Crestwind offering resort-style amenities, pools, social calendars, clubs, even golf cart-friendly communities, all designed for an active adult lifestyle.
And the healthcare access in Lakewood Ranch is top-notch. Lakewood Ranch Medical Center is right there in the heart of town, and Sarasota Memorial Center is just a short drive away, which is huge if you're relocating or planning long-term.
Plus, Lakewood Ranch is structured and easy to navigate. It has everything from pickleball courts to walking trails to organized events like wine walks, 5Ks, and arts programs, all designed into the village. You want to be a village person? This is your chance.
Wellen Park, on the other hand, is newer and still developing. Neighborhoods like the Brightmoor for 55 plus living have lower maintenance fees, and homes are generally more affordable than comparable options in Lakewood Ranch.
Wellen leans into that coastal lifestyle with kayaking, biking trails, and social events around downtown and Cool Today Park. So you get the active retirement vibe without all the crowds.
Healthcare in Wellen Park is still very accessible. Sarasota Memorial Venice Hospital is nearby, and more medical facilities are on the way as the community continues to grow.
So really it comes down to what you're looking for in your next chapter. Lakewood Ranch is polished, organized, and turnkey. Everything is in place for an easy, active lifestyle. Wellen Park, on the other hand, is fresh, affordable, and growing. Perfect if you want a coastal, low-maintenance, yet connected community.
By the way, if you're serious about moving to Sarasota or the Gulf Coast, don't wait until you're here to start researching.
We do personal relocation consultations, completely free, where we break down which communities fit your lifestyle, your budget, and your timeline.
We'll even help you match the right builders and neighborhood before you visit, so you can make the most out of your trip.
You can schedule a Zoom call via the link in the description below. You can call or text us anytime. And don't forget to scan the QR code to download our free interactive relocation guide. It's loaded with everything you need to know about relocating to Sarasota, and it's designed to reduce frustration and save time.
All right, now let's talk about environment and nature. Nature lovers, this is a big one. Lakewood Ranch was built with sustainability in mind. About 40% of its 33,000 acres is preserved for parks, lakes, and green space.
There are over 150 miles of trails winding through golf courses and natural preserves. You can walk, run, or bike without ever leaving the community.
This one's pretty important. It's mostly located in FEMA Flood Zone X, which means lower flood risk and generally lower insurance cost compared to coastal areas.
Wellen Park, on the other hand, leans into the coastal lifestyle. Wetlands, lakes, and trails are integrated right into the neighborhoods. Downtown Wellen sits right on an 80-acre lake, providing paddleboarding, kayaking, and lakeside trails.
Plus, you'll be closer to state parks and Venice beaches. It's relaxing, scenic, and perfect if you love outdoor recreation. Although it could mean slightly higher insurance premiums because you are near the coast.
So it really comes down to this. If you're looking for carefully maintained suburban parks, trails, and a lower risk environment, Lakewood Ranch really ought to be the top of your list. If you're looking for Gulf breezes, wetlands, lakes, and that true Florida outdoor vibe, Wellen Park has the edge.
Now let's move on to challenges and risks. Every community has its trade-offs. For Lakewood Ranch, the biggest challenge is going to be cost. It's one of the most in-demand master plan communities in the country.
No getting away from supply and demand.
So prices in Lakewood Ranch are going to be higher, especially in luxury villages like Waterside or the Lake Club.
You know Mick Jagger used to live in the Lake Club?
True story.
I think he finally found his satisfaction.
I bet he did.
Traffic can be another huge factor, and Jeff loves nothing more than sitting in a solid Florida traffic jam. University Parkway, Lakewood Ranch Boulevard, and I-75 during peak hours can challenge even the most patient driver.
True. Insurance in Lakewood Ranch is going to be manageable because it is located inland, and most of the homes here are going to be located in Flood Zone X. However, insurance premiums are still much higher than the rest of the country because it is Florida after all.
Paradise has its price.
True.
And with ongoing construction for new villages anticipated through 2030, construction fatigue is a real thing for some new buyers. But it is balanced out by the community's established amenities and landscaping.
Wellen Park, on the other hand, has different challenges. It's still developing, so you're going to see lots of construction, evolving infrastructure, and fewer retail and entertainment options compared to Lakewood Ranch.
So you just have to stay home and watch us on YouTube. Being closer to the coast is amazing, but it does bring slightly higher insurance costs and some areas a greater risk of flooding. You're also 35 to 45 minutes away from Sarasota and specialized healthcare or just big city conveniences.
And because it's newer, resale history is going to be very limited. So picking the right builder and neighborhood is especially important.
So in short, Lakewood Ranch's two big challenges are traffic and cost, while Wellen Park's two big challenges are growth and coastal considerations. Both are still more organized and safer than most Florida communities.
All right, let's talk about the fun stuff. Lifestyle and things to do. Lakewood Ranch is built for a social and active lifestyle. You'll never run out of fun things to do, from the farmers market at Waterside, which happens to be Florida's #1 farmers market, to Ranch Night Wednesdays with food trucks, live music, and cornhole leagues.
There are over 60 parks, 150 miles of trails, and golf courses like the Ritz-Carlton Members Club and Legacy Golf Club. Fitness events, wine walks, 5Ks, and concerts happen year-round. Not just this month, every month.
Families love it here too. Choosy moms choose top-rated schools in Lakewood Ranch. There are youth sports leagues and outdoor recreation at Premier Sports, one of Florida's largest sports venues. And dining options are growing too, from Good Liquid to Bar Italia, or grab yourself a cup of coffee at the Badass Hawaiian Coffee Shop.
Aloha bra. Wellen Park enjoys a different pace. It's more laid back, coastal, with an outdoors focus. Downtown Wellen is the hub for live music, yoga on the Grand Lawn, and movie night under the stars. Man, what a night that is.
You can kayak, paddleboard, or walk lakeside trails around Grand Lake. Venice's beaches, restaurants, and historic downtown are just minutes away, making it easy to enjoy Florida's coastal living without all the crowds.
So if you love built-in entertainment and a long lineup of events, Lakewood Ranch is your spot. If your ideal day ends with a coastal walk along the beach looking for shark's teeth, Wellen Park delivers that easy Gulf Coast lifestyle.
All right, let's take a minute to go through a big picture recap with you. Here's the bottom line. Lakewood Ranch feels like a city within a city. Wellen Park, on the other hand, feels relaxed, coastal, and community-driven with a slower pace and water nearby.
For location and access, Lakewood Ranch wins for convenience. Schools, hospitals, shopping, and dining are all close by. Wellen Park wins if you want to be near beaches and enjoy that live where you vacation lifestyle.
When it comes to real estate and value, Lakewood Ranch is going to offer stability and prestige. Prices are going to be higher, but resale demand is strong. Wellen Park, on the other hand, is newer, more affordable, and offers long-term growth potential.
Wellen Park, on the other hand, is casual, laid back, and focused on that outdoor Florida living vibe.
If you are a retiree or relocator, Lakewood Ranch is perfect for you if you're looking for turnkey living with world-class amenities.
When it comes to nature and environment, Lakewood Ranch has manicured trails, parks, and a lower flood risk. Wellen Park gives you lakes, wetlands, and Gulf breezes.
When it comes to challenges and trade-offs, Lakewood Ranch means higher cost and more traffic. On the other hand, Wellen Park has construction, coastal considerations, and lack of infrastructure.
Bottom line, if you're looking for established convenience, prestige, and long-term value, Lakewood Ranch is your best bet.
But if you want something newer, closer to the coast, and full of potential, Wellen Park is the future of Southwest Florida living. The truth is, both Lakewood Ranch and Wellen Park are amazing places to live. But choosing the wrong one for your lifestyle can be frustrating.
That's why it's so important to understand the differences before you buy. I'm Jeff, this is Jannette, and we are Sarasota Relocation Specialists. We don't just help you find a home, we help you find a community that fits your lifestyle and your goals.
And to make your move easier, we've put together a free Sarasota relocation guide with everything you need to compare neighborhoods and plan your next chapter. Click the QR code right here to download it today to get insider knowledge and confidently decide whether Lakewood Ranch or Wellen Park is the right fit for you.
Go Team Wellen!
Lakewood Ranch!